What's up, everybody? It's your boy JG from previous season of The Real World. Real World Explosion, you know, the first one where they decided that they would go outside the box and not do the regular theme. They brought our exes in halfway through the season. That's how my season went. And it seems like since then, it's pretty much how every season has gone. Unfortunate for all of us, isn't it? Still a great experience. But what I want to do right now is break down episode 2 very quickly. Okay, we'll make it short and sweet so everybody can get the point. We are now on Real World Bad Blood, which is filming in Seattle. Never been there, wish I did. Seems pretty cool. So, we already broke down episode 1. A whole lot of nonsense going on, right? Basically, in episode 1, we established that everyone is so damn sensitive. What the fuck? It's the real world. You're followed by cameras. Why so sensitive? Right? I mean, you're already out of the comfort zone. You're filming for national TV. Gotta ease up. Gotta open up. That's all I'm saying. This cast needs to open up. Mike and Theo seem to be the only ones. Well, Mike, Theo, and one other decide. They seem to be the only ones that are actually opening up. Mike's been on reality TV before. He was on Are You the One? So I'd expect him to. I'd expect it to not bother him. But the rest of the team, you guys got to get it together here. First thing we'll talk about is Robbie. Now, I like Robbie simply because he's a family man. You know, he's big into his family. I've always been big into my family. He's also a Jersey kid. You know, I'm a New Yorker. Now, here's the thing. He's a Jersey kid. I'm a New Yorker. As New Yorkers and New Jersey people, you're supposed to stick together. This kid comes out of nowhere and just throws Mike under the bus. Ooh, I was like, oh my god, Mike's gonna knock this kid out. Robbie, man, come on. You don't throw your fellow man under the bus. It's team. It's a teamwork. He instigated. Yeah, he was wrong. He knows that. He apologized. But to throw somebody under the bus, you know better than anybody, brother. We are not rats. You are not a rat. And the first thing Robbie did under some pressure was rat Mikey out. Not a fan of that. You know, but it is what it is. Shit happens. You know, he woke up the next day. They made him sleep at a hotel. He woke up the next day, and they basically said, you know what? Come back in the house, see what happens. He went back in the house, Robbie, like a man, said, I'm sorry, but held his ground with Mike. I like that. Held his ground with Mike, said, look, I'm over it, but I'm not over it. I get you apologized. I get you're sorry. That's awesome. Water under the bridge. He said, but I won't forget it. I love that. That's my style. I knew I liked this kid. After all this nonsense that went on, this other girl's, Tia's out there cursing now, stirring stuff up. Robbie and Mikey fighting, and now this other poor girl is crying, thinking that it's her fault that she started all this by trying to start a simple game. Listen, you did the right thing by starting this game. You did the right thing by starting the game. That's what you do. That is what you do. My first night in the real world, we got kicked out of the club we were at. Literally dragged out. That you're on the real world. You're filming reality television. Have fun. You gotta have fun. Anika is the one who's now... Anika's crying, thinking that she, created this whole bad thing and it's her fault. It's not your fault, girl. Do your thing. What you're doing is right. Try and loosen everybody up. Get everybody to have a good time. Become a family. What they don't realize is they need to figure out a way to live together, or it's going to be a very, very awkward next couple of months. So you got to pull shit together. Anika, I think, did the right thing by trying to start the game, and I feel terrible that she is crying and upset that she thinks it's her fault. Everyone's back on a cell phone. How come they have cell phones? Stupid for reality TV. Stupid. And number 2, I didn't get my cell phone. What kind of shit is that? I'm still super confused on this whole cell phone thing. What happens when you're on a cell phone is that you isolate yourself from everybody else. You're over there texting, okay, so you're not involved in the conversation. There's no drama, there's no nothing. I'm very, very surprised that Buna and Murray let them have cell phones on this. Very surprised. Now Robbie's talking to his dad saying he wants to go home. Okay, listen, brother, don't do it. You got a chance of a lifetime. Don't do it. Okay? Don't go home. You're gonna be outside the box. You're gonna be outside of your comfort zone. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta have fun. Don't go home. You go home, it's gonna be the biggest mistake you ever make in your life. I promise. You gotta be open to new things. Have fun. This is an experience of a lifetime. You get to do so much cool shit when you're on TV. Okay, you get to do so much cool shit. I filmed out in San Francisco. Number one, I'd never been to the West Coast before. But I got to go on boats. I got to go on rides. I got to go on planes. Jet skis. I did so much stuff that I would never have had the opportunity to do if I did not go on the show. So I'm hoping that this kid realizes that it is a big opportunity, and I'm hoping that Robbie doesn't go home. Plus, I like the kid. I'd like to see what he can do. And once again, we're back to cell phones. Why are we back to cell phones again? Now Tia's on the phone texting. What is she doing on this episode? Isolating herself from everybody else. Not a good start. I really am not a fan of the cell phone idea, and this girl now isolating herself once again. Theo. I really like Theo, man. He's got good energy, good vibes. I really like him. He, straight up, live for the moment. Live for the moment. Have fun. Do your thing. I'm a fan. And then guess what happens? Boom! Their bad blood is about to arrive. In 7 days. Not good. From experience, not good. Theo is back, being funny with Tia, trying to keep her entertained and help her understand that she is welcome in the house. No one wants to feel unwelcome there. I like the two of them together. I think they're fun. I think they're cute. It's definitely cool. I'm going to quote something real quick, too. Because now they're in the club, right? And Theo gets caught, doing it with some chick up on the dance floor. So, Tia gets jealous and says, she's twerking on him, and Theo is receiving the twerkage. I mean, she said it in a much cuter accent, but Theo is receiving the twerkage is what I gathered, okay? So she says she thought they had something. He basically said, nope. He said, I didn't know we were in a relationship. I mean, you guys were throwing some signals back and forth. It's a little difficult. What you guys don't, everyone else doesn't understand is that when you live in a house together, everything is sped up. The whole processes are sped up. It's not just, oh, they saw each other for 20 minutes today. Next week, they saw each other again. No. They live together, and there's nothing to do in that house. So you're spending hours upon hours upon hours with each other. So straight up, it's like, you could be with someone for 20 minutes and be like, oh, I think I like them. When you live in a house with them in the real world, one day feels like an eternity. Okay? So she may have jumped the gun, but I get it. And then he's a dude. I get it. He's out there to have fun, but she's perfectly his type. She's about to mess his game up. He's not sure which way to go with it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But now we got ourselves a tight situation, because this may cause drama in the future. Now Nika's on his cell phone. Why is everyone on cell phones? No cell phones. Why is that so difficult? I don't get it. Now what's happening? She's isolating herself. She's on a cell phone. Okay, now here's the catch. She sits there and says, hey, Dad, this is awesome. For some reason, I don't think there's going to be a twist this season. Light bulb. There's a fucking twist. And in about 7 days, you gonna find that out the hard way. Just like I did. Oh, girl, you set yourself up so bad. There is so a twist. And it's coming your way real quick. Now we're going to switch topics real quick. We're going to go to Katrina. Katrina gets hit on by a frat boy. Not about it. She likes assholes. It is definitely funny to watch her. She's super cute. Like it. I'm a fan of her just for that. Plus, that last episode, she was slapping guys' asses walking by. They have no clue what the hell's happening. Love a girl that can have fun like that. She's going to be fun this season. I can guarantee you that. She's going to be fun this season. Guess what we're back to? Cell phones. Now Katrina's on the cell phone. Half this damn season is already spent on a cell phone. So annoying. But she's texting back and forth with someone, and this girl's getting rude as hell. Turns out it's her sister. Gonna assume that that's their bad blood that's gonna come rolling up in this house. Now, her sister's being rude as fuck. I mean, straight up. Like, there's no need for it. Katrina eventually opens up. Now, this is rough. There's a whole world that you know are gonna watch this. It's rough to open up. my mom passed away on national TV. Like, my mom passed away while I was on that show. And it sucks to know that everyone is going to watch you go through that situation. So, the fact that Katrina opens up about why her sister's mad at her, it's an honor and a privilege is what everyone that's watching should take that as. Because it's hard. It is very hard to discuss something so close to your heart on something, on a camera where you know the whole world is going to watch. So, I give her mad love and respect for that. I really honestly do. The situation, as far as I know, and don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, is that her sister had an encounter with the guy unwillingly. Don't know how far it went. Again, don't quote me. But then later on, at some point in life, Katrina made out with this guy. And the thing is, she didn't know that this guy kind of forced himself on her sister. So it's really a tight situation between both of them. I think her sister needs to have a little more understanding and know that Katrina didn't know. And I'm sure if Katrina didn't know, she probably would have, honestly, from the way I take this girl, she probably would have punched him dead in his fucking face. So I think she should be a little bit understanding of that. And regardless, either way, it's still a rough situation. So I hope that they can patch it up. It sucks to see family, go through stuff like that. Especially coming from someone who did lose a parent. I replay in my head every fight, every argument that I ever had with my mom. If I could take that back, I would take so much of it back. And God forbid anything was to ever happen, I know that they're both going to be in situations that they wish they weren't. And they're going to wish they could take things back. And it just sucks. So I really hope that throughout this season they learn and they gravitate more towards each other once this bad blood shit happens. And I hope they can fix it. Tia ignores Theo when he asks a question. So what happens later on? Theo says, you know what? You want to ignore me? I'm going to ignore you. So she starts asking him questions. He ignores her. I mean, all right. I'm all about somebody who wants to put somebody else in their place. What I love is that later on in the episode, Theo pulls Tia aside and says, listen, I'll talk to you because I like you. I do like you. I'm telling you I like you on national fucking TV. That's big. And you know what, Theo? That is fucking big, bro. Props. That's one way to man up. It's rough. Again, anything that is said, what no one understands, anything you say on this, it's going to be blasted to the world. It's a different feeling than just being in your house telling your girlfriend you like them. He's telling a girl that he barely knows that he has a crush on her, that he likes her, on national TV. Okay? That's game out the window. Done. Out the window. But he's good with her, and he's literally trying to get her to open up and say, like, look, I'm here for you. Let's be good. Talk to me. Like, stay here. You're wanted here. I want you here. That's awesome. He seems like a really good dude. Player, but really good dude. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. Just saying. So, and like I said, I like the two of them together. And now here they are, twerking it on the dance floor. Now, Theo's receiving the twerkage from Tia. But that's okay. Tia likes that. And then guess what? Tia's back on the cell phone. No cell phones, please. God, I hate watching this while they're on their damn cell phones. I don't want to watch them text. Unbelievable. All right. I'm going to leave you off on a little bit of some more Maserati up in here. He gets to go out and DJ at the club. That is fucking dope. Big fan. I emceed on my season of Real World. I emceed at like 7 or 8 different clubs. I emceed for B.O.B. I got to meet B.O.B. and introduce him. That was awesome. I mean, come on. Who doesn't wish they could do that? So I understand where Robbie's coming from when he says, I'm nervous. Yeah, hell yeah, you're going to be nervous, bro. You're about to be on national TV DJing. And you don't know it yet. Like, it doesn't process yet. Yeah, I was nervous too. So I understand where the kid's coming from. I really do. This kid he's me. He's a Jersey version of me. I like it. I'm definitely down. Lose a little bit of that gel, keep it where it just flows freely, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it. Let's see how the rest of the season goes. So, this was my quick breakdown of The Real World Bad Blood, Episode 2. Hope you guys liked it. We're going to go for Episode 3.